Okay, this is a brand new liner from Univer for the front of the horizontal stabilizer. Goes through the yoke there, and this is what the horizontal stabilizer hooks on, and it pivots on. Nice, pretty chromed. Looks real nice till you look down on the inside of it. It's already rusty down on the inside of it. So before we do anything else, this goes together for a final. That's going to be cleaned out and peralcatoned or something inside of it. No wonder they start flaking off and coming apart after a couple of years, even when you got them greased real good. Okay, here's the rear tube liner. You can see it's still in the paper, protective wax paper. Let's see if it's as bad as the front one was. Nice and pretty on the outside. I see a little bit of rust on the inside, not as bad as that front liner. A little bit of dust and dirt, rust. Not as bad as the front liner. So these are the liner tubes. This is the rear one here, and it had some rust in it. I was able to I cleaned it out real good by running some rags down through it with paint thinner on it, and then I got a wire brush. I cleaned it out real good with the wire brush, and it came pretty clean. Oh, I went ahead and washed it out real good, and I deburred it here on the edges here, the ends. They were real rough, sawn edges on there. Everything wasn't cleaned up very good. Chrome's real nice on it. Well, I took some Exo Rust and sprayed down through the inside of that tube. We'll let it dry for a few days, and I might line that, put peralcatone in there, I don't know. And the big tube, I started to clean it out with the wire brush, and it was just piles of rust coming out of it. It was nasty, and you look down in there, and there were pits and stuff. So I cleaned it out a little bit, and then I took some real heavy, this is electrician's tape, real heavy electrician's tape, and I taped the outside of it here on the chrome, and then I put it in the sandblaster and just stuck the sandblaster in the hole and run it down through there from both ends for a little while, and that cleaned it out real good. I washed it out real good, and sprayed it with Exo Rust in there. So hopefully those won't rust from the inside out.